What is up? What up? What up? You know, I figured it's been a hot minute since I've been live, and I thought I would come on here and show you a couple projects I'm working on, be it the house, be it the wash truck, so on and so forth. Been an interesting weekend to say the least. What's up? What's up, Jason? All-in-One Pressure Washing LLC. What's up, man? What is up? Well, let's let a couple more people pop in here, and I'll kind of give you guys the tour on what I'm working on. Was on the lake yesterday with the boat over there, and power steering went out in the middle of the lake, and that was a very interesting problem to solve. And I'm working on painting my garage, and I'm replacing the manifold power wash truck. So, yeah. What's up, girls? Let me show you. How do I switch the screen on here? Can I do this? No? Oh, there we go. What's up, Scarlett? This is my fiance's dog. She's still scared of me. She won't even let me get close to her. Watch this. Yeah. Oh, come on. I feed you every day. Sit down. So she don't even follow commands. Like she... Okay. Where's my other dog? See, that's my girl. Sit. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Good girl. Let me say good girl. Okay. All right. So... thing number one of this weekend, I'm out here on the lake yesterday, and we're a sitting duck, big ass lake, and I lose steering. I lose complete steering to my motor, and I had to get towed back to the dock, which was kind of sucked. Power steering fluid bursts out of this manifold right here, went everywhere, oil and hydraulic fluid everywhere in the water. So that sucked. So that was my day yesterday. My fiance is actually at her bachelorette party. We get married in December. So she's having some fun. I have a 2002 Acura Type S. I want to start pressure washing business. I think you put that thing in the back of that truck and get to work, boy. And get out there and haul that thing around, man. Exactly what I did, except I had my dad's old truck. Let me just keep going, showing you guys what I'm working on, and then I'll answer some questions here. I am working on painting my garage. It was all white, and I decided to go with this really sick shadow gray color. I think it looks really sick, and it'll look good once this third is done. I'm building a health and wellness center in my garage, so I just got this. So here's the plan. I'm gonna have black rubber flooring everywhere. I'm gonna put my jiu-jitsu mats right here. The jiu-jitsu flag is gonna be right here, along with some of my medals and my belt and stuff. Over here is gonna be our cold plunge. This thing heats and cools. So it goes 34 degrees, 36 degrees, and then it goes all the way up to 102 degrees like a hot tub. It'll be planted right here on top of this wood flooring. So that'll go right here. I'm gonna have a neon sign right here that says, let's chill, or chill zone right here, along with some greenery. So that'll look sick. Right here, I just ordered my sauna, the big hot box sauna. It's a 3-person sauna. That's gonna go from about right here, right next to the cold plunge, about to this door. And then got my toolbox. I'll move that toolbox over. My safe will go inside my room. And then, yeah. So it should look like a little health and wellness center right here. Jiu-jitsu right here. I also picked up this old school Stairmaster. Same one that like Jay Cutler back in the day used, an old Stairmaster 4000 PT. This thing is like from the 90s, but it's a really sweet Stairmaster. It's not a stair mill like the ones that you see at the gym where they just keep on rotating and rotating. This thing just goes up and down like a traditional staircase. Really, really sweet. So super excited about that. And yeah, I'm working on it. My goal is to have this whole thing painted by the time my fiance gets back from her bachelorette trip, which is this afternoon. So I got to finish, which leads me to my next project right here. I'm actually replacing the blend manifold on my soft wash system here because the old one was leaking and it was just old, and it's time, man. It's time. So had to get it done. Let's see if I can turn this around, answer some questions, and say what's good to everybody. Sweet. Question, I just got all my equipment to start up. What's a good to get oil stains out. Water Dragons degreaser. Yeah, I mean, we use the purple Zep degreaser from Home Depot. It's always been a great degreaser for us. It's cheap, it's readily available. You know, when you're doing a lot of business or whatever, any service-based business, you know, at scale, because of the amount of jobs you're doing, it really quickly becomes about how quick can you get something that's readily available and cheap, and something that you can get that can get the same job done like today. So like nowadays, guys, like we're not like waiting on, you know, professional degreaser to come in the mail a week or two out. You know, that stuff is just like that name brand stuff. It's like the same stuff like Yeti selling their Yeti cup, and it's like a $50 Yeti cup versus like a Amazon remake that's like for sale for $10. It's the same shit. It's the same stuff, and I've bought it all and used it all. It's all just it's all a facade. It's made the same cleaning components are the exact same, different name. Put some different food coloring in there, change the color a little bit, call it something else, and charge $30 for it. It's not it. It's not it. Some of the craziest degreasers out there is the hood vent cleaning degreasers. Just nuts how it's like a whole new level. It's like it's nuts. But let me see if I can set you guys up, because I need to start working over here. Start working and getting this. Okay, maybe not. What do you guys think about my garage? Pretty sick. I'm pretty stoked about it. All right. Start lining this up. I'm 6 feet on the end, and I'm thinking. Look at that pretty new soft wash box. Boom. Gonna start getting all these bolts on manually. What you guys up to this Sunday? You guys prepping for a good week? We got some good holiday lighting jobs coming up. Holiday lighting's doing good. Hood vent cleaning's doing good. I know you guys have been seeing some of my junk removal stuff I've been posting. Excited to get that business launched and loaded. My plan is here in the next week, I'm gonna drop a YouTube video of everything that I've done with the junk removal business, starting from day one of getting there to where we are now 2 months in. I mean, we've done so much, guys. It's been a lot. Photos, ads, website, marketing, realtors. We're getting a lot of jobs pretty quickly. One thing I do love about that business is it's so much easier to get jobs than the power washing, man. It's like everyone has stuff that they want to get rid of, right? I don't know if you guys can see this, but back over there is a big ass pile of brush. You know, it's just an example. Everyone's got stuff they want to get rid of. You know, it's not a sexy business by any means. Not that I think pressure washing is either. It is one of those things, like once you've been doing a business so long, like in our case, the power washing business, every other business now seems not as sexy as the business that we've been like pouring our blood, sweat, and tears in. So I'm fully aware of like that. And I still love the power washing business, right? But you know, it is kind of exciting to see something else and see an opportunity. Okay, like I've developed skills and resources and experience in one thing, and I can recognize another opportunity and say, okay, like what can I bring to the table that would make this opportunity worth something to get into? in making a decision. Like, okay, like I'm gonna, put aside some resources to that, and watch that, kind of build a little bit. 26 people. What is going on? If you're new here, if you're new to my live, I'll kind of show you what I've been working on. I'm actually changing the blend manifold on my soft wash system here. I just got done explaining how I was on my boat yesterday, and my power steering went down in the middle of the lake, and we had to get towed back, which was not very fun. But anyway, I'm actually painting my garage this weekend. This was the old color. I went through and I pookied some of the holes, some of the drywall holes, and I sanded down some of the rougher areas, painting it this really nice stormy gray, shadow gray, I think it's called, matte gray look. So there's a lot of shit right here, but basically it's gonna be a health and wellness center. So cold plunge, heating and cold plunge. First off, I'm gonna have black rubber flooring on the whole thing, jiu-jitsu mats. All my jiu-jitsu stuff is gonna go on this wall. So my flags, my medals, belts, all that stuff is gonna go on this side of the wall right here. Over here, we're gonna have cold plunge, maybe some neon lighting right here, some greenery, some plants, big sauna, 2-3 person sauna right here. And I already have the electrical outlet for it. I just check out this toolbox, guys. I picked up this toolbox off Facebook Marketplace yesterday for $300, and it's like brand new. And I went to Home Depot and filled it up with some tools. So not too much in here yet, but we're gonna get this thing filled up. Super excited to have like a dedicated toolbox in my garage. So that's what I'm working on now. And I'm fixing my soft wash system. Is soft washing better results than pressure washing a roof with a wand? Absolutely. Absolutely it is. Just started cleaning concrete. A new coffee shop with chemical removes coffee stains from probably some, you use the purple degreaser from Lowe's and it won't remove some of the stains. Really? How are you diluting that? I mean, we dilute that like 50-50, and we're pretty much, look, concrete's pretty porous. So once something gets like down in the pores of the concrete, it's fairly hard for it to get all the way out. But something like a coffee stain, I don't imagine that being too difficult. It's not really like an oil-based stain. So maybe it's an issue of how far you're diluting it and how long you're letting it sit. Maybe are you brushing it? Are you not brushing it? Go through some of those steps. Play with the dilution rates. Play with scrubbing it. Play with the dwell time. You should be able to get that off. All right, let's see if I can try and finish this. Saw you on 35 a few weeks ago, man. I bet you're as ready for some cool weather, and I am hot here in Austin. You know what? If you did see him on 35, that's hilarious. I hate 35. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm ready for it to cool off just yet. I'm such a summer dude, and I love boating. I love being outside. I love swimming. I love, it's pros and cons, man. I mean, everyone here makes money in the heat. So when it cools down, that's not really as fun for too many people. But, we got holiday lighting, so that's going to be exciting too. But I'm generally, like, business aside, I'm such a heat guy. where the cold, I just don't like it. I don't like it. Thankfully, I'm in Texas, obviously, so like our winters are really, really short. But like those of you that are in like the Northeast, I could visit there in the winter, but I'm getting the hell out of there as soon as possible. I just could not do it. I couldn't do it. You know, so. Oh, let's see. Hey brother, I just started a power washing business 2 months ago here in Florida. I had some good growth between referrals. I haven't access usually. You think? Yeah, I mean, putting some walls up there, that'd be great. Look, anything you can start off with is great. I mean, you just got to start with whatever you have. Upgrade as you go. Can I ask you a question about downstream injector? Yeah, go ahead. We're starting a junk removal company with limited trailer space. Love your content. Look, any business I think is worth starting. You're never going to start out perfect. You're never going to have everything you need. You're never going to have as much money as you want. Nothing's going to be perfect, right? But you start, you get some money, you put some aside for taxes. Don't pay yourself. This is the one problem I see, or a big problem I see that's inhibiting a lot of growth, is people are so quick because they come from a W-2 job. Look, people come from hold on, I live on a busy street. Here comes a motorcycle. Ignorant. People come from a W-2 job, right? They get their taxes withheld from them, right? Okay? That's a good thing. Believe it or not, it's a good thing. You know, you don't have to worry about dealing with your taxes. A W-2 job, for the most part, they take care of it, right? They withhold for it. You just got to talk to a CPA at the end of the year. When you go into business, LLC and stuff, you have to put away for taxes. I got into big trouble in the very beginning. I had a $10,000 tax bill like in 2021, and I wasn't prepared for because I wasn't properly handling my money, right? And this leads me in this segues me in what I was talking about. When you get a big job, a big cash check from a $1,000 power washing job or a $500 power washing job, it's a lot of money, right? And you think like, oh man, this is my money. I should spend this money. I should do something with that money. That's not how it works. You didn't make that $500. Your business did. That $500 needs to go into an account. It needs to be separated for tax purposes. Figure out what you owe and what you have, and then take that money. Here's the next most important part: is you need to pay yourself, or honestly, don't pay yourself. Pay yourself as little as possible. That is so important, especially if you want to grow, man. Like, how are you supposed to grow, and how are you supposed to upgrade your trailer? How are you supposed to do all these little stuff? Like you guys are talking about, like, is it cool if I start out in the back of my Acura? One of these comments here, is it cool if I do this and do that? You want to get out of that as quickly as possible. Like, if you just let that grow, that's why it's important to keep your job. Keep the job as long as you can. This is what I talk about in my Service Business Pros community, which you guys can find the link to that in my bio, as this is how I teach it, man. Keep that job until as long as you can. You want to be able to live off your job and have this business, this side business of yours, be something that's growing in the background. You don't want to have to take the cash from that. It's going to take you forever to get started. Because how cool would it be if you just keep piling money in that account? I get it. You're going to go out there and work. You're going to get some big checks, and you're not going to spend any of it. Just let it keep piling up, and put some into your marketing. How cool would it be to start spending $50 or $100 a day in Google ads? And you can afford to do that because you haven't paid yourself yet, right? It's just that money's stacking in your account. You're not going to be able to do that if you take that $500 or $1,000 and, oh man, I just made $1,000. Let me go upgrade my tires on my truck, or let me go. Some people I've seen, like, they go mod out their car, or they do some stupid crap, man. This business, service business, it literally has the ability to change your life. I've seen it happen with myself and so many others, but people run into issues with handling their cash. Super important, man. Keep your job as long as you can, and have this be something that you grow, that's growing on the side, right? Every single dollar that comes in, you put aside money for taxes, pay the people that are helping you. That's it. And reinvest everything. That's what we're doing with the junk removal stuff. We're spending literally $50 to $100 a day. That's almost $3 grand a month on Google Ads. And I'm seeing this engine start to turn. The other day we had like 10 or 11 phone leads, which is crazy, right? For a startup, how cool is that? But we had the money there because we're not spending any, we didn't even seed the business. Like, we started a new bank account and we just said, look, we're not gonna seed the business. Every job that we get from now on, we're just gonna let pile in the account. We're not gonna take any money from it. We're only gonna pay taxes and anybody that helps us, like our day people that help us with the junk stuff, our firefighters. That's it. We're gonna let that money pile up and pile up and pile up, and we're just gonna use it for Google Ads and just keep on reinvesting the money. Do a job, put it in our account, reinvest it into Google Ads. Boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. And we're seeing it just unfold before us, right? And so, but how do we do that, right? Well, both of us have jobs. He's a firefighter. I'm a business person. I have other stuff I'm doing. I don't need to take money from this business. And I know you guys might hear that and like, oh, that's easy for you to say because like you've built this and this, built, whatnot. But I've seen people that have regular jobs, like the person that's watching this video that's thinking about starting a pressure washing business, that can do this too. They've lived on what they're able to live on from their job, that's what they're doing now. They can do the same thing. Start a business and don't take any money from it. Just build it. Let it pile up, man. It's cool. That's how you grow really, really fast. It's a cheat code. If you're not using any of the money and you're reinvesting it all, it's gonna be pretty damn hard for you not to grow. It's like, actually, I think it's impossible. If you're spending money on Google Ads, you're spending money on hey, Bella, come here. No, hold on. Hey, no, come here. Now, come here. Come here, Bella. Dog sees another dog, wants to go chase it. Be smart with your money. Be smart with how you go about doing this stuff. You can get yourself in a lot of trouble pretty quick, just as fast as you can do yourself a lot of good in this business. Yeah, man. It's been a long 6 years, a long, fulfilling 6 years I've been doing this, and I've seen a lot of shit. A lot of mistakes, a lot of growth, a lot of good things, a lot of bad things, and that's what the channel's about, man. Just sharing a lot of the stuff that I've learned, and how to go out there and really do this from my perspective. Yeah, and if you guys want to check it out, learn about how we were able to do this and about how thousands of others have been able to do this, you guys check out my Service Business Pros community. It's be in the link in my bio, my YouTube channel. We have like over 80 videos on how to go out there and start and scale a power washing business. We do weekly coaching, Zoom calls, one-on-one coaching, all that stuff. We'd love to help you guys out. But yeah, let's get back to putting this on here. Huh. That's interesting. Water Boss. Is that the orange soft wash gun? Hold on, guys. Yeah, I figured it was. That's pretty interesting. I would say now that I got that on there, I would say that I'm pretty stumped on that one. I don't have a good answer for you. That doesn't make too much sense to me. It's like asking, why does 2 + 2 = 4? I mean, maybe it has to do with the orifice size. I really don't know. I would try maybe swap a new downstream injector on there and see what kind of results you get. That way you can isolate it if it's the injector, or maybe it's the gun, or maybe there's something wrong with the M5 twist. Maybe you have something stuck in there, it's not allowing it to pull. That's kind of where my mind goes. Well, hey guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm gonna get out of here. I have about 8% battery, so I don't want my phone to die. Plug it back in and whatnot. But thought I'd kind of show you what I'm working on Sunday. Hope you guys get after it. Have a successful week. We'll see you guys on the next YouTube video. Peace. How do I shut this thing off? No.